So, good news, the postman has been for the Fiesta. So, welcome to part 2. Today, we are going to be putting those springs back on the Fiesta, and I have got my fingers and toes crossed that all this effort will mean I have a 10mm increase in height, so these lovely wheels no longer rub in these lovely arches. So, down to Ian we go with the spring kit, and then we're going to video him changing the springs over, the spring compressor, and then I'm going to be refitting the legs back to the car a bit later on today, dropping it down and taking it for a test drive and seeing exactly what has happened, and hoping that all of our fixes from video 1 with our oil and water leaks are cured and it doesn't rub anymore. Fingers crossed, it worked. It's the walk of shame again. Down to Ian at the Worx. Again, I don't know if he's busy. He's probably on the phone. He's always on the phone. Let's go and see him. Say morning, Andy.
Morning.
What's the betting he's on the phone?
Oh, yeah.
He'll be on the phone, won't he?
Yeah.
See, Andy knows. He's always on the phone. Guaranteed I can hear him on the phone. So, again, he's actually, I even guessed he's on the phone. So
ring you back. Hang on.
He's going to ring him back. Delivered.
Thanks.
Listen,
Keep taking me by surprise.
I
You
know,
realise?
it's my favourite thing to do that. So there's some springs and there's some shock absorbers, and you've got a tool. Where is it?
Yeah,
there.
just over there.
There it is, look. So I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, we get this.
I know you're busy working on some... Oh, this is one of mine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a beautiful car.
Steve's car.
So we actually did a wet flat removal, orange peel reduction on this car. And he does look after it, doesn't he? Mm. Oh, it looks fantastic, mate. Nice to see it. But anyway, I'll let you go. You give me a ring when you're ready for me to come up, and I'm going to do some learning.
Yeah, okay, mate.
See you in a bit. So, left those with Ian. Back down the workshops, do some actual valeting and detailing, because, you know, we haven't got time to be doing this all day. But hopefully, it'll be back and ready for the weekend. That's the plan, because the weather is dry, and it's been dry for a while, so we're looking forward to that. So Ian has finished the springs. Thank you very much to Ian. It's cold. I'm going back to the workshop. Tomorrow is another day. We will put the legs back in the car. So yeah, from me down at the Works, it's going to be tomorrow now. So we'll rejoin this tomorrow morning. Morning, welcome back. The Fiesta is here. Suspension has been adjusted, new springs. So now it's time to get this up in the air and get it back on, because I need to know if those wheels are going to rub, and I need to know if all this effort we've gone to just to increase it by 10mm was even worth it. Let's get to it. Right guys, so wheels back on, suspension's back on. All I've got left to do now is I'm going to click the adjusters back to full soft and then go 20% firmness with 2 clicks over. So I'm going to start with quite a soft progressive suspension setting, because this is about getting this car more comfortable and obviously increasing the ride height. I have no idea if when the vehicle drops down whether we've actually sorted that ride height out. But while I'm under here, I'm just going to adjust those now. So let's get a torch under there and show you guys what I mean. So here is an adjuster. So these have been moved a couple of times. I'm just going to reset them right the way back to the start. Right, so that is the start position. We're going to go 1 and then 2. So 20% firmness to begin with. And we'll do that the other side as well, which is the other side of there, which I can't really bother to try and film because I've got a torch in my hand. But anyway, you get the idea. We're going to adjust that side and then I'm going to lower it and see if we've sorted out this ride height. Okay, so I'm just going to grab Tom so he can lower it and I can film it, and then we can see what's going on. Tom, can I borrow you? So let's video whether it actually sits where we need it to sit. Can you do the honours and lower it and see if this actually has worked? Nice. This never worked out first time for me, so let's just see. No way. Well, that's actually spot on, mate. Have a look at that. So the gap was exactly where I expected it to be. Yeah, we've got some settling to do, but even though it's not as low, that is going to be drivable. So that is fantastic news. Well, I need to go out and drive it, get the springs to bed in, and then I'm going to pick this video back up when I'm back and see exactly where we're sat. But that is looking like we've sorted it. Right, so the Fiesta's off the ramp. It's outside. Let's go and get the GoPros on. And let's go and see if all the jobs I've done have helped and make sure it handles nice. I'm so excited for this test drive because I just want to know that all this stuff I've been doing all week was indeed worth it. It's time consuming, it actually is. But here we go, let's go on a test drive and see if I fixed it. Right, so test drive time. Let's go and have a little work out whether the suspension has stopped the Fiesta from rubbing. Oh, don't know what that was. No, it's all good. So this road is the road that leads up to JW on the estate, and it is particularly bouncy, particularly, you know, a little bit of deviations in the road. I'm not going to say potholes, it's just a little bit, you know, worn. And this is the best road to test this car on. So I can hear one thing. I reckon my exhaust back box is doing a bit of jiggering. Only a little bit, but it's worth it because I can hear the turbo. Oh, it does sound good. It does sound really good, and already I can tell you it handles lovely. Absolutely, that was a big drain drop and it didn't rub, so that's good news. So it used to rub when I was on my own, even going down through some of these country roads. So let's I'm going to push it for a couple of these bends, get a bit of a bank on over that little crest. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, that is fixed. Happy with that, and it does sound good too. So much better than before. So nice to hear the turbo. Yeah, happy with that, guys. That has such improved this car. Like, the car was great before, but these little tweaks have just given it that difference between being able to actually go out and drive it and not, because before it was just a little bit harsh, and I don't like that sound of rubbing wheels when they hit the arches. It's just, and it was only very slightly, like every now and then, like even with me in the car. But as soon as like, I picked up Jamie the other day, we went to watch a rally, and we got, I don't know, 6 meters from his house, and then turned around and was like, this ain't gonna work, because it just unbalanced it, and then you could hear one of the wheels continually rubbing. So yeah, not so good. Right, we need to find somewhere to turn around. Oh, it does sound good. Sounds really good. Needs an air filter. No, I'm not doing that. I did promise myself I wasn't going to take out that airbox just for, you know, all those lovely turbo spool sounds. It does sound good. It's kind of the last thing to do now. Right, back to the unit. But I think that is at standard power. They weren't slow. Like, I know people say Escort turbos and that they were slow from factory. The Fiestas were a different thing. Like a T2 just spools so quickly. Yeah, it runs out of puff at like 4.5, 5 grand, but up to there, it's a really sprightly little car. And now it's breathing a bit better with that exhaust. It's definitely just all round better. We've got a couple more corners, so we've got a nice left-hander here. Let's drop her in, let's mooch her in. Oh yeah, not a single rub. Over the crest. Lovely old job. Yeah, this is just like literally perfect. Just overtaking the 60 there. Yeah, nice. Happy. Right, well, I'm going to sign off. I'm very happy with that. So the answer is yes, we did fix everything in one foul swoop. Yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this drive back to the workshop. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I know I've enjoyed making this one, I really have. It's lovely to get hands on with your own cars every now and again. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Thank you very much. See you soon.